Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Wolverweed Collecting Things. Here we have my recent pickup, the the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home Electro, and then the re-release of the Captain America. I don't know which one is that one from, but it's supposed to be like a newer, bigger version to the last cap. I don't think that's Endgame. That's gotta be. Which one is this? Let's take a look. I mean, the face sculpt is a little bit more to the actual movie character. Oh, this is. This is Captain America. I don't know which one this one is, but it's that one. I didn't get the Spider-Man because I don't like that it doesn't have butterfly joints in it. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't catch my attention. This Electro, though, did. The only other problem with this is there's no alternate head. You know? Like, an alternate head would have been great with this, but it's not there. And that kind of sucks too. I think they did it because of the likeness rights. They didn't have the okay to use the actor's actual face. But I mean, at least give us something, right? Like maybe not his actual face, because then you kind of see it there. Not really his face. You could have still whited out his eyes. Maybe put a little like lightning coming out of his eyes, like I did with Cable. But here we are today. But yeah. So I missed out on the Professor Octavius, or Otto Octavius, and the Green Goblin, and they were there not when I picked these up, but when they first came out, and I kept telling myself, I'll come back for it, and then when I go back for it, they're gone. So that was my own fault, but here we are today. You know, I'm not a big MCU collector, but for the Captain Americas I've been using as recreating other characters. I'm gonna definitely probably swap that head out for this guy. See how it fits. Plus this guy got a little dirty. I might do something to him. See how that fits. And then I might use that base body for something else if I can kind of sand down that star and make more of a pectoral plate or chest plate on him. And for Electro, he's perfect for like the swarm soldiers, the yellow swarm soldiers. So, and I don't think I have to do anything for that. But there it is. Maybe if I get two. Maybe I can use the African American head that comes with the God damn it, what were they called again? The bad guy army builders from Valorverse. Fuck. Yeah, those guys. I'm gonna have to test that out. So give me a few. I'll be right back with all this unboxed and the extra little pieces to see if it works. All right, be right back, everybody.
A few moments later.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Got the other two figures out of the box and some extra figures right there for a little kind of mashup comparison thing. Ooh. Adjust camera, please. There we go. Okay, that's better. So, Electro, MCU, Jimmy Fox. I've seen people remove this with that little gap in his face. I'm not gonna do that. I like it this way. It's Electro. And you know the colors on this, and here's why I have that out. Boom. Like, these go well together. Yeah, I could use this Electro as a yellow swarm character for the Valiverse series. Yeah, it goes perfect. The articulation is good. I mean, it has no ab crunch, but it has this torso swivel here, a rocker. Oh, this is not attached. I thought it was. That's kind of cool. Everything else here is attached. All these cables. That's attached to the back right there. This right here is attached. It's all attached. It looks like there was something supposed to be in here. Like something was supposed to be there. I don't know. But all in all, this is dope. Oh, these come out. Huh. I didn't notice that. That's cool. But these don't. Oh, wait, they do. Oh, okay. I did not realize that. Some of these do come off. Or maybe the adhesive gave out. But these don't. They don't even align good. Yeah, they don't align right. That's good like that, I guess. There's like little nipples on them. Right. Just doesn't really align well. But all in all, it's pretty dope. Excuse me. That's pretty dope. He got his Timberlands on. He comes with these two lightning effects, which I still don't really know how to put on him. But yeah. And then one kind of reaching out hand and one open way reaching out hand. But yeah, this is perfect. I'm just gonna keep it to put it to my swarm collection. I have two of these guys and one of the actual like bee looking characters. And it could just be a guy there. And kind of set that up again. Eesh. Okay. So that'll be probably a different video for another day. Now, Captain America. This is a newer one. I mean, it seems almost the same as the ones before. It just looks a little bulkier. It looks like they probably used the Wakanda Captain arms for that, because he still has his small little beady hands here. And no trigger finger hand. Instead, we got the finger pointing and the forward hand. The only thing I wish this Captain America came with is a trigger finger. But it never did. None of the Captain Americas ever came with a trigger finger. The closest thing was Secret Wars, where not Secret Wars, the Wakanda one, where he's like the gripping hand. And I had to cut a finger on there so I could turn them into trigger fingers. He comes with his helmet head and a mask head. Unmasked, excuse me. Did I say that right the first time? I don't even know anymore. Which this one is very, very like the likeness of this figure's face. Pretty goddamn accurate. No? I was thinking about swapping this one out and maybe putting it on one of these guys. But let's finish with Cap. I mean, it's just your basic Cap. He just looks a little bulkier. This is still removable. Oh, that's good. I wish these were removable too. The goddamn harnesses on his shoulders. That would have been nice. You know, even a fucking peg. Because they give us this shield. With this, which, you know, it's okay, but come on, man, you guys got to do better with these shields. Make it magnetic. But yeah, that's pretty dope. This I do like this Captain America. I'll probably turn it into something else though. I do want to sculpt this off like sand off the star and put like an actual pectoral looking muscle there, and then change the colors. Definitely change the colors. Maybe black. Definitely black. But yeah, that's Captain America, the newer one release. Now, these two guys, just your basic old first troopers that they released, the Valorous release. But I ended up getting two of the, what is it? The Arctic gear packs. And I dyed them. And I just been fucking playing with dye pretty much. Trying to see what I can get. I think I've showed you guys the red one, the pink one. And this time I've done this peacock green and this midnight navy. So peacock green, and what better way to use the characters that we already have. I first put that blue on this figure. Didn't really like how it looked, so I swapped it out for this gray. This looks good on him, but that looks dope on him too. It's like a darkish purple to it, but it fits well. This almost makes me feel like it's that Arctic Snake Eyes, where he's on, and I think he's like a purple or a pink. No, it's like a light purple. But that's dope, man. It came out. I like how it came out. The green went black, and then the white on it. Well, the mint green went black, and then the light. The white went this purplish blue, or midnight blue, or midnight navy. Excuse me. Yeah, that's dope. I definitely like this a lot. It fits perfect to this character. Boom. Right there. Now this guy right here. Interesting too. This was, again, the same Arctic gear pack with the peacock green. And I even like how this one looks too. Definitely stand out. Maybe if there was a darker green, it would have kind of gotten here. But it probably would have turned black too. But this is good. I like this. Very colorfully. Very, very colorfully. And I also did more. Like I have some of the white weapons. The Arctic weapons, excuse me. I also dyed them green, so this guy can have a little bit of an arsenal. Let me put this thing on. Let's see how that looks. I mean, it's stupid because he is wearing a mask already, but let's just see. A mask with goggles. The mask that covers his face, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. The blue one I have put away already. A little sidearm too, so you guys can see. A lot of the green on it just got a little darker, and that's pretty much it. But it's a good thing, you know. I've kind of figured out a better, well, not figured out, but I figured out the right way of how to dye these figures with our red dye. Well, that's dope. Although, unfortunately, now Valorous, I think, has sold out of all of their Arctic gear packs. Which, it's all good. I do like how that turned out. But yeah, just fucking around with those. Trying to make some other gear packs. Because I kind of like these gears than the newer ones. And what I do like, I like using like a lot of the Marvel Legends stuff. Like this right here, I would have taken it all off and added it to a Valorous figure. Maybe my like Kit Bash Punisher figure that I did. But yeah, this is dope. I still want to paint this black, sand that down at the pectoral plates here, and do something not so big, but make it look good. Maybe sand these down too, so there's not that scaliness to it, because he does have it on the shoulders here. Just the shoulders and the chest. What would I turn you into? Maybe like a dead trooper. Probably get rid of that A, sand it down a bit, darken his eyes, and get rid of some of this here, carve into it, make it look like a skull underneath. Rip off the ear, or rip off one ear, make it look zombified. But it's just a zombie cap after that. No, you must become something else. Gotta brainstorm it more. But that's pretty much everything, everybody. Thank you again for liking, subscribing, following. I appreciate you all. I might be working on some other content along the way. But yeah, I'm still here, everybody. I ain't gone nowhere. Thank you again. Bye-bye.